Good day. Testing. Good. Good day. Good day. Good day. This is W.A. Boykin the second. Let's make sure that we're still here. Yes, we are. Good day. Good day. Good day. This is W.A. Boykin the second. Today on PCF Homes, America's Best Built Homes, we'll discuss one of the 7 costly mistakes buyers make when purchasing their new construction home. Starting the show, I feel good. I feel great. I feel terrific. I feel good. I feel great. I feel terrific. I feel good. I feel great. I feel terrific. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I've got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart today. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be there? Would you be our neighbor? Today, we will be discussing on our show, PCS Home, America's Best Built Homes. Our number 2, the mistake of falling in love with the base price. As I repeat again, the mistake of falling in love with the base price. You know, the $399,000 model home, many buyers are shocked when it becomes $465,000 after lot premiums and structural upgrades. You got to think about those additional design center costs, elevation premiums, lot premiums if the lot actually is in a desirable area, who controls the land, which means a lot might actually go up, various appliance packages. Depending on your appliance package, if you, with whoever you decide to work with, your appliance package might change. Oh, definitely permits, landscaping, deck, basement fish, and your basement finishes. And see, the reason why you gotta look at all of this, and this is interesting even for me, when I first started looking at the whole concept of being a construction consultant and assisting new construction home buyers with purchasing or actually creating their new construction home and working with our general contractors and builders to build, is after you get the actual home cost, because we only charge or not we, our general contractors and builders start at $98 a square foot. However, after that, you still have to pay work crews. You still have to pay permitting. There's always taxes, closing costs, and depending on who you're buying it from, there may be additional fees. So when you actually see that initial price, ask what you want to ask the person whose property it is or who is the affiliate through which you purchase. You would like to ask or you consult what is the base price of this house? What do I get for the base price of this house? Because otherwise, you're going to be sitting thinking about that home that you were ready to buy and you didn't realize there were additional costs that you saw the base price. However, there were also other costs such as permitting. If landscape is another example, the actual home is that the actual finished home, is that the price of the home with appliances. Some of those homes actually, you think you're getting a finished home, and what you're getting is a shell. And that shell does not include your appliances nor the actual work crews doing the work. So you want to be mindful of all this. You do not want to get to the point of where you saved up all this money to start your home. There's an amazing opportunity to work with a new construction company to create this home. There's this unbelievable lot that is perfect for where you want to buy. You put your earnest money down, you're talking to everyone, and you are looking at what your base price of your home would be. Then you realize that after all these other things are included, and with the builder doing as much as they possibly could with various things they do for you, like I mentioned yesterday, builders incentives. Oh, by the way, I like to correct myself slightly. When I said we don't do builder incentives, that means there is no posted builder incentives from our builders. Instead, we ask you to ask, and we can see what we can do for you. Instead, we ask you to ask and see what we can do for you. You never know, there might be an actual discount on the item that you're looking for that we could possibly purchase. Maybe some company happened to overbuy it and we can actually go in and get it for you exactly of how you would like it. Now back to the mistakes that buyers do looking at that base price. So for example, when you go ask, okay, they always say you're asking too many questions. Well, okay, even if you ask me a ton of questions and it seems like you're getting on my nerves, you should not care. Look, these questions are better to ask now than to try and call me at 3 o'clock in the morning, or for you to be contemplating when you were like you heard me talk and you were working with someone and you're like, you know what? WA did say to actually ask questions like, what is my base price? What am I getting for this price? What are my additional possible costs? What is my all in total cost? Here's a great question. What is my all in total bottom line cost, including land and everything, for me walking into the house with a COO, certificate of occupancy? And if they say that that base price is that price, you're in great, fantastical shape. And you actually want them to say that in writing, not like, oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And you get to the closing table and you're like, oh, well, well, there's a couple extra things that we happen to notice. You want all these things to be completely explained for you before you get to the closing table. And the reason why you really want all these things explained to you before you get to the closing table, you may actually realize that in your base price, you could have actually gotten different colors or a different kind of stone choice or a different tile choice or a different kind of color flooring. And you'll say it to us at the certificate of occupancy. You know what? I should have. We'll be like, what? Like like what? Like I should have asked for the week. We asked you, was there anything else? And you'd be like, well, we thought it might have cost us extra. No, it's the same. We even had yada yada yada. They gave us a deal, or we heard about a deal on so and so. You didn't mention anything. We don't like to continually give people ideas and worry people. So we just, we didn't want to tell you about another fantastic deal because we don't want to shake your confidence. We thought you loved the home. So you want to find out what is my base price because you do not want to get sticker shock where you either have to go back to a lender or save more money or go find more money, which may actually take you out of the fantastic builder you wanted to work with timeline, or take you actually out of whoever had, if you had not purchased a lot yet, you may be in a situation of losing your lot, that fantastic lot, for exactly where you wanted your new construction home. So this has been W.A. Boykin II talking about one of the 7 mistakes buyers make when purchasing a new construction or building a new construction home. And a mistake is falling in love with the base price. Because you never know. That base price you fell in love with, you think was so fantastic, you didn't know there were actually more options you could have got with your base price. That's what we actually offer, the possibility of more. So ask us, if there's something extra that you're looking for. It might actually fit into the base price. Let's talk about base price. Like, for example, in Punta Gorda, Florida, and in Port Charlotte, Florida, the Suki has a base price and the Phoenix has a base price. The Suki is located at 256 Ravenswood in the amazing city of Port Charlotte, down in where our Florida dealership. That's 256 Ravenswood in Port Charlotte. The Suki home is a 1,901 square feet of beautiful home located on a 10,000 square foot lot. The Suki home has 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, an amazing hidden courtyard, a fantastic 2-car garage, wide open floor plan, Amazing kitchen with floating island. The home for you. That's the Sookie. If you're thinking about Port Charlotte, and the Sookie is on the market with a list price, so that would be example of not even a base price, because even with this price, there are still things such as your your taxes and closing costs. Now, see, even your buyer incentive might be, or like your base price, and inside that base price, you could ask for a request that your closing costs be covered. That's an option. And let's look at what the Sookie, seems like my laptop is freezing. The Sookie list price in Port Charlotte is starting at 479. Oh, that's excuse me, at 478.9. That's the Sookie in Port Charlotte is starting at 478.9. Perhaps you would like a more suburban living. Instead of the Sookie, what you envision yourself in is the home that we are discussing this week on the show, the Phoenix. The Phoenix home is a 2,047 square foot home with 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 1 story ranch with 2 car garage. This beautiful home is what you are looking for. This home has amazing open floor plan, 2 car garage, 4 roomy bedrooms, in addition to 3 bathrooms with an amazing outdoor patio space and pretty much full glass to floor, or floor to ceiling windows in your home. The Phoenix is another amazing home to look at, and we are ready to work with you at our Florida dealership. Oh, forgive me, I almost forgot to let you know. Oh, I can't do the price reveal. Oh, that's crappy. You will get the price reveal for the Phoenix at the end of the week. And remember, these homes can be, and these prices can be taken to anywhere in the country. It's just that the price may change because of permitting costs in your city, county, or state are different. In addition to closing costs, taxes, and other items are different. However, this home has a list price ready for you on Friday and listing at look up 2163 and 2167 Flagstaff. If you want to beat the market before we actually post it, go on the line, look online and search Google and see if our wonderful agent, Miss Rose Thomas from the Palm Paradise Realty Group, has posted it online just yet. Otherwise, you will get that price on Friday. Let's talk about our dealership out in Tennessee. We have a dealership in Middle Tennessee ready to work with the general contractors there and construct and build your home with our national international home builder. That's for Shelbyville and Nashville and all of Middle Tennessee. We are excited and ready to work with you through Denali Construction. Out in California, we have the blessed chance to open up another dealership with the opportunity to work with top choice builders out there in the San Francisco, Oakland area. And that's Northern California. So that's what? That's Florida. That's Middle Tennessee. And that's Northern California. Oh, and I have a surprise for you. Oh, I have a surprise for you. I have a surprise for you. And I'm going to speak on it. We have a new state coming. We have a new state coming. We have a new state coming with a new dealership. It's down south, and we're so happy that today we had an opportunity to speak with a general contractor from down south. You know, the blessed thing is I had a chance to speak with another organization that's out in Florida. Oh, excuse me, Oklahoma. Oop, let the beans out the bag. And you know who you think you might be supposed to work with, that might not be who you're supposed to work with. So we had a beautiful opportunity to speak with someone that mentioned they're interested in working with us in Oklahoma. And you know the Oklahoma Sooners. And we would love to be out in Oklahoma because one, we're working with Driving Successful Lives, and they have a couple of lots out there in Miami, Oklahoma, that we're looking forward to actually building a home and providing people with a good, strong home that won't burn down, blow down, or fall down. That's quiet luxury, durable, elegant, and comfortable. And I'm talking like this. My mom's from Mississippi, my dad's from Tennessee, so get off my back. So I was planning not to let that cat out the bag. I'll let you know more after I speak to the nice folks who's kind enough to work with us in Oklahoma. Isn't that wonderful? And I was trying to keep that cat in the bag. You know, I love a comedian. He said, where do we get all these sensations about cats in and out of bags? Anyway, okay. And now back up to Michigan, where we are excited to be out in Saginaw to create a new township in Saginaw. Buena Vista, Saginaw is a wonderful city that we now have a lot in, located at 634, excuse me, 632 North 24th Street in Buena Vista Township, Saginaw. Our goal is to create a new swag in Saginaw that is a destination hub for people in moving to Saginaw. That is what we are going to create. The home we have envisioned out in Saginaw is the Refugio. And this is an amazing 2-bedroom, 2-bath home with a 2 stories, primary bedroom on the second level with a private bath, in addition to an outdoor patio. where you can enjoy your fire pit, a barbecue pit, or just change the seasons of the hot cup of coffee or a nice glass of tea. You know how Michigan is. Perhaps sitting, enjoying one of the fine beverages from one of our local Michigan confectionaries. Let me look up what that word stands for because it just sounds so good. And that is what we will be creating. Confectionery might not work. Hey, I stuck it in there. Anyway, that we will be creating for the area in Buena Vista Township, Saginaw. This will be a comfortable, or excuse me, a quiet luxury neighborhood that is durable, elegant, and comfortable at a very, very exciting price point. Now we're going to move down to Detroit, Michigan, where our dealership is to supply a home at 16606 Salem. Right now, we are reviewing new construction agents to list the property for us. Present, we are looking for the best new construction agents in the area, and we have been interviewing agents. None seem to want to actually co-list with another brokerage, so it seems that this will be a direct brokerage listing. This will be at 16606 Salem in the city of Detroit, Michigan, located south of 6 Mile and just west of Telegraph, just outside of Redford and Livonia. We're envisioning either a beautiful 1,581 square foot ranch with 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a jacuzzi. You will be able to drive by 16606 Salem in the city of Detroit, Michigan on that lot, and utilizing the QR code, take a virtual walkthrough of the home. Once again, you will be able to drive by 16606 Salem and take a virtual walkthrough of the home by just driving by the location. At present, we are preparing the lot, and just to go to show that even if you are a hit and run warrior, there are minor things that you can still do, and that's what we'll be doing at that location. We thank you very much for joining in with us to learn about not falling in with the base price and finding out what your actual price is at finish of COO. We thank you. We thank you. Thanks for the memories today of learning about base price, so you don't have to roll the dice. You get to know just from our show. So when you go to your closing table, you don't get diced. Oh, that is. So thank you so much. This has been W.A. Boykin II of PCF HOME, America's Best Built Home, the authorized representative with dealerships in Northern California, Central Tennessee, Oklahoma, Florida, and Michigan. America's Best Built Homes. Our number to reach us from 10 a.m. 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the office is +1 941 218 0268. Once again, that's 941 218 0268. Perhaps you actually are more comfortable with text and you're on the go. You can also text our office at 941 218 0268. That's 941 218 0268. If you like to email, which is great because you have in-depth questions, please email us at P as in port, C as in Cape Coral, F as in Florida, home 2023 at gmail.com. That's P as in port, C as in Cape Coral, F as in Florida, home 2023 at gmail.com. Like to check us out on web? Go to P as in port, C as in Cape Coral, F as in Florida, home.com. That's P as in Punta, C as in Cape Coral, F as in Florida, home.com. We thank you so much for taking your time to tune in with us. It was a little bit later than normal. We forgot we had to go out and apply a fertilizer to the lawn, and then we could not get the nozzle off the hose. We'll be going to Lowe's to buy that tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. Have a good day. Have a good week. And have a good life. This is W.A. Boykin II of PCF Home, America's best built homes. And we are an authorized representative. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Take care of your community. Bye-bye.